Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. This is your weekly love reading from me. Wherever you have Aries in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any placement is fine, okay? This is a weekly love reading, so it may not resonate with every Aries out there. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You can always check out another placement in your chart. Your moon sign is always a good place to start. What else? Let me think. The energy is reversible and interchangeable, so I might say you and your person. If it resonates the other way, then please feel free to switch the energy. Okay. We are reading energy, or rather, I am reading the energy, and it has no gender. I only say he and she for the ease of the conversation and possibly due to the imagery on the cards. However, I'm looking and feeling the energy. So you just apply the correct gender to your situation, okay? I'm sure by now that you've heard me saying that I do an extensive pre-shuffle. I do this away from the camera because it takes a long time, Aries, and I know that you're very busy and you don't want to wait for me to do that. I did get quite a few pre-shuffle messages for you. I got the pre-shuffle messages that there was quite a lot of elements of self-care going on. However, there was also an element of discontentment, and this is probably leading to why there seems to be an awful lot of personal care going on. I feel that you feel like you're a bit stuck within your own energy. You are moving forward, but it's not quite to the speed that you want. And also there was an element of looking outside of yourself for someone else to give you a degree of personal happiness. And there was an element of trying to manipulate a situation or mold a person to suit what it is that you need in the here and now, but it's from a place of absence or lack is where it was coming from. There was something missing deep within yourself, deep down. Possibly if you sit quiet enough, you can possibly understand what it is that's missing. It's something internal. It's something internal to you. That is from a place of lack or absence. You want your person to almost fill a gap that you have within your own sort of psyche, you know, with your own corporal reality. I don't know if your person is doing that or not, but you were trying to get them to, you know, give to you in a certain way that plugs a hole. It was almost like the message was almost like rowing in a boat across a lake or something and having a hole in the boat. Now the hole wasn't, you know, and so it was taking on water. However, the hole wasn't so desperately dangerous or big that it was going to cause any security or problematic issues. But while you do the rowing, you want your person to plug the hole. So you can do the rowing, which is significant of working on yourself, but the emotional aspect of working on yourself, you want someone else to do the job so that you can continue rowing the boat. Because the minute they take their finger away, eventually, although it may not happen straight away, that boat is going to go down. And that was sort of the energy I was getting. I feel like your person is more than willing to actually sit in the boat with their finger actually plugging the hole and not actually be confrontational about the fact that perhaps that is a big responsibility for them. Maybe it's not. Maybe they're very happy to do it. I don't know. I've just put them, while I was delivering the pre-shuffle message, I've put the tarot cards down for you, and what I can see here, we've got the Nine of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Okay, first of all, your person is looking at you as if you are a wish fulfillment, and they are looking. This King of Wands has come out, which is your energy, Aries. Okay, and I'm saying it's in your person's. It's on your person's side. Your person is looking towards the future with you. They are expecting some kind of future and some kind of concrete offer from you to come in. Based on the fact, I think, from the pre-shuffle, of the fact that you require a lot of your cups to be filled by them. And what I mean by that, the cups are always seen as an emotional. They are sort of your source of emotional tranquility and fulfillment. Now, they're very happy to do that, but they're only doing that on the basis of the fact that they think you're going to offer them a commitment or a long-term promise or some kind of future. You, on the other hand, by your actions, you may have conveyed this indirectly to your person, but you haven't actually conveyed it to them verbally, I don't feel, at least in the recent past, because this energy is the recent past, and you're still looking around at all your other options. You do have options, Aries, but and your person does as well, but they're not really looking at their options. They're looking at you as their option. So we have a slight imbalance here, Aries, in the fact that you're looking at your other options and keeping this person as an option, but your person also has options, but they are looking at you as their only option. Okay. We've got the Seven of Cups here with the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. You want someone in your life. You want someone in your life. I mean, look at this. Look at the imagery of this. You know, look, we've got, you know, this is a manifest. This is sort of calling things in. This is calling things in. This is wanting happiness. This is wanting transformation, forward movement. You want it, but I'm not sure if you're totally convinced that you want it with this person. It's almost feeling like this person is a bit of a stopgap for you. I'm going to have to get some clarification here. I mean, here we've got the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and we've got the Empress in the reverse. The Empress in the reverse has come out in your person's energy. You could be dealing with a Libra. You don't have to be. However, there's a deficit here. There's a deficit here from your person's point of view with regards to your lack of action, which has turned this Empress energy into the reverse, which is an unbalanced, you know, it's an unbalanced energy basically. You know, upright, the Empress, you know, is in her prime position, ruling over all the other queens. You know, forget about the gender. Just because this is a female, it doesn't matter. If you're dealing with a male, this energy still applies. You know, this is a very strong energy where this person is the top of the regal hierarchy here, with all the other queens beneath her. There's a reason for that, because this person knows their worth. They know what behaviour they will and won't accept. However, it's come out this way. So I feel like you've crossed a few of your person's boundaries, and I don't feel like they're very, very happy about it. You, on the other hand, are totally oblivious, I think, Aries. You know, you're just continuing. You know, this is your energy, the King of Wands. And this is the energy that you're coming out in as a Page of Cups. You know, this is how they view you. But unfortunately, that's the energy that you're giving. In their opinion, obviously. In their opinion. Yeah, okay. I'm clarifying this Page of Cups energy because I'm wondering why you are not in your full potential of the King of Wands. You know, this true fire energy. You know, I mean, your true highest self is the Emperor, Aries. You know, but the King of Wands is a good energy, and there's nothing, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, they're not looking at you as if you've arrived to the Emperor stage, but from the beginning of the reading, they were looking at you as if you are the King of Wands. However, your behaviour is far from the King of Wands. It's the Page of Cups here. I'm looking at the clarification for this. We've got the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Now this tells me it's because you've got some kind of heavy energy. There's a heavy burden here caused by something. I'm going to suggest that it's not caused by your person. It's to do with some disquiet. Remember I said in the pre-shuffle message that there was almost like a lack of something. You're coming from a lack, or something like something is missing. And so because of this feeling of coming from a lack, and this is why you're looking externally for someone else to plug the hole. Remember I gave you the boat analogy. You are exercising an incredible amount of personal and self-care, which is only a fantastic thing to do, Aries. It really, really is. But you're also accepting quite a level of self-care from your person also, and they're giving it to you, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they are expecting something in return. They are expecting a future with you here. They're emotionally investing into you, and investing into you with time, emotion, possibly even financial contribution. I don't know, that's for some of you, not all of you. And because there's an element of expectation that there's going to be some kind of fruitful partnership here. I'm not sure that there is going to be, because it's coming from your acceptance of this. It's coming from a place of needing to have a lot of self-care and attention, which you are giving to yourself. But with that self-care and attention will eventually come an evolution of self-growth. And the question to ask yourself, Aries, is whether or not that person is going to be then on the same level as you once you've completed that cycle here. I'm not quite sure why this Empress has come out in reverse. Oh, this one wanted to come out. Okay, interesting. Interesting. We've got the Empress, qualifying the Empress in reverse. We've got the Empress in the upright. What this is telling me is to put your person's energy back in the correct format of being upright like this. Is that when you are ready to have this new beginning, you know, when you are ready, when you are finished coming out of this Five of Pentacles energy here, and you've finished applying the level of self-care and nurture that you need, and you've completed this particular cycle that you're in. Your person then wants this new beginning with you. And it's not a new beginning because the relationship has ended. It's a new beginning because then, wait for it, they are expecting you to arrive in this correct Emperor energy. Remember, I just said that this is your energy, Aries, the King of Wands. This is Aries energy. It's not as high, I said, as the Emperor. But here comes the Emperor, Aries. Now, regardless of whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, because we're reading the energy of the card. So even if you're female, or even if this applies to a female, it doesn't matter. So your person is expecting to go on this new journey with you. Now, by the end of that cycle, you may be ready to begin this new voyage with your person, but the voyage will then not include them having to plug the hole in the boat while you're rowing. Their participation in the voyage may be to take a turn with the oars, you know, to do some of the actual work and some of the participation, or to look towards the horizon to see that you're going in the correct way. But your person is expecting absolutely that they are going to be included on this journey with you once you've completed this level of self-care that is needed. What do you think? Because the way that you're showing up in your own energy, it's almost as if they're a stopgap, because you're still looking at your other options. And only making a half-hearted attempt. This Emperor and Empress here, you know, this is Libra energy, this is Aquarius energy. They are polar opposites on the astrological scale. However, they are a absolute perfect match to each other from the energetic point of view. This is the power couple. Your person is seeing you as the be-all and end-all of their life here, and want this new beginning. However, I just don't know if you're going to be ready to give it. Well, what do you know? I'm going to show you these two cards. These have come from two different decks, okay? I'm doing a little bit of clarification here, and we have got... Remember, you came out first of all as the Nine of Cups. This was sort of you looking at them, but assessing your other options also. You've now lowered yourself to the Seven of Cups, where you're sort of looking at them in less of romantic eyes than before. And then we've got the Knight of Swords. Look at this person running in the opposite direction. And then we've got the Tower card, which tells me that anything that is not on absolute concrete and solid ground here is going to come crashing down. I'm feeling that there's a mismatch here between what you're prepared to give and the expectation of what your person is expecting to receive here at this particular point in time. I think your person is completely on a different wavelength to you, for the fact that they are expecting this longevity and this big future with you as a power couple, and to go on this new life and journey. And I think once you've come out of this self-care energy and you're ready to begin again with this Seven of Pentacles, I think you're off running in the opposite direction and realising that they don't fulfil you on several levels. There's a Tower moment coming here, unless unless you have a moment of inner truth, almost like a conversation with all aspects of yourself to get this inner truth, and maybe to clear up some kind of communication mishaps that possibly can happen, you know, maybe to preempt them is what I'm trying to say. You know, because your person is plugging the hole in the boat at this moment to help you, because they think and believe that you are their person. Now, you may think the same, but there is an element of energetic imbalance here, and I believe it's coming from your energy, Aries. When you're giving yourself your self-care, when you're applying your level of self-care, which you're doing, and I think it's great, you should continue to do that. Once you've completed that, you're going to then be ready to go forward, okay? And there will be some kind of completion, but this will be an inner completion, some kind of inner completion, but potentially between you and your person, because these are your person's cards, you know, the Emperor, the Empress, the Fool, and yours are the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Tower. I mean, you couldn't get two more opposing energies here. I'm going to pull an oracle card, Aries, because this reading weighs heavy on me. You know, don't forget that, you know, there's a lot of imbalance here between you and your person. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got a time to give rather than take. I was guided to look at the bottom, and that's what's on the bottom, Aries. A time to give, not to take. I've been told not to take another one. Please let me know, Aries, what's going on. I'd be interested to know. Thank you very much for stopping by. Please consider hitting the subscription button, because I have some free readings to give away between now and Christmas. So if you hit the notification bell, hopefully you won't miss out on those. And I'll see you next week. Bye, Aries.